Stay tuned for tips and techniques from the nation's top chefs in the Chef's Kitchen.
We are back with Melissa Monosoff, consulting sommelier with the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. Great to see you, Melissa.
Now we're talking about wines to pair with dinner, holiday dinners. So everything from Thanksgiving to maybe a Hanukkah dinner, an Italian style Christmas dinner, and then regular Christmas dinner.
Excellent, because everybody loves to eat at the holidays.
So Thanksgiving, we have the big star, the turkey. Right. But if the turkey was the only pairing, the only thing we needed to pair wine with, life would be very easy.
Simple.
But we have many other things, like, what else do we have? We have the sweet potatoes and
greens,
and we have
sometimes people do soups. There are potatoes.
Absolutely, but a lot of sweet sides. I mean, I know there's a tradition here.
Cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, definitely. So lots of sweet and sour things. So
what's the first wine?
The first wine, we're going to look at wines that are kind of ripe and rich and do well with sweeter foods. So the first wine we're going to taste today is Toasted Head Viognier.
And Viognier is a wine that a lot of people haven't heard of. Let's open and taste this.
Viognier is a grape variety that I love because it has the weight and intensity of Chardonnay, but has intense floral character, a lot of kind of sweet, almost, oh my gosh, like white blossoms, orange blossoms, but is not overly sweet. It has a little bit of sometimes.
I enjoy drinking it better than Chardonnay when it's a good Viognier.
Absolutely, because it's not sweet, but it has a ripeness and a richness that does well with sweeter foods. So let me give you a smell of this Viognier. And Viognier is hard to pronounce, but the reason I chose it was because it's a nice alternative to Chardonnay, because sometimes Chardonnay with that buttery, oaky, toasty flavors aren't necessarily the best pairing with cranberries and sweet potatoes.
Exactly.
It might be great with turkey, though. It would be wonderful with turkey. So
yeah, I think so.
Here?
What's the price point on this bottle, Melissa?
Around $12.
Wow.
And that's a great price for great Viognier.
It really is, especially when you're entertaining a lot of people and you're buying lots of wine. You don't have to break the bank.
Yeah, picking wines that are ripe and rich and have a juicier quality help tone down that, help pair with the sweeter foods in Thanksgiving. So on the same note for red wines, you'll also want to pick juicy, rich wines too. Example being, sticking with American wines, maybe with the American holidays.
And Zinfandel and turkey are sort of a classic combination.
And again, Zinfandel works so well for the same reasons, because
big, juicy, fruity, jammy. When
you pair a wine that is very dry with foods that are sweet,
then you really taste the difference between the two.
Huge. The wine tastes even drier and more austere.
And the food tastes sweeter.
It tastes sweeter, so you're not really creating a balance. But when you, in the wine world, when you put two things that are the same together, they make each other taste less like that thing. So sweet wine and sweet food makes each other taste less sweet.
Good to remember. And this is the Black Stone Zinfandel.
This is the Black Stone Zinfandel. Strawberries, cranberries, cherries, a lot of rich fruit.
Yeah, really nice.
I can't say enough about sparkling wine. And sparkling wine does so well with so many different types of foods.
This is a special sparkling wine.
For me too.
Schramsberg Blanc Noir, very sort of classic and great producer in California of sparkling wine.
Absolutely, one of my favorites. And sticking with that American theme for Thanksgiving, maybe with the hors d'oeuvres, this would be the best
very
idea.
Elegant. I wanted to mention that the Beautiful Blooms has done the flowers on the set.
Oh,
they're gorgeous in Philadelphia. Let's open the sparkling wine.
Absolutely. The pressure inside one of these bottles is about the same as your tire on your car, so you don't want to. You want to be really careful and be very safe about it. The idea here is to never take your hand off the top of the cork. So you're wanting to protect you and the cork. So never take the cage off. That's my first big rule, because as soon as you loosen the cage, there's the potential that the cork could just fly out.
Well, we got to think about chandeliers, people's limbs, eyes.
Yes, and it's serious. Like I get very stressed out when I see other people opening bottles.
So you kind of want to do this.
Yep. So you loosen it really well, and you just keep your thumb on it, so you don't have to take off the cage. It's not like it's even there. And then again, you wrap your hand around, and then you just twist the bottle, and you can feel that the pressure. You can see that it's trying to come out. The cork is trying to come out, but I'm pushing down on it. And you can actually. The trick to not popping it is actually twisting the cork just a little bit to the side, and then you get
hold
like
it in
hiss.
until the last moment. There we go.
And then you just kind of twist it to the side like that.
Beautiful.
And then you get
Voila.
that's the restaurant way. American sparkling wines or sparkling wines from warm climates are juicier and less austere than the original champagne versions. I would do this with the ham, any of the hors d'oeuvres as a toast to the family, perhaps.
Perfect.
Or, again, latkes.
Breakfast. How about
Breakfast.
Christmas breakfast?
Breakfast.
Cheers.
You
Here's
just
to
gave me the
holidays.
best idea for Hanukkah dinner this year. But it still has that toasty character.
It does, and it's so festive to be drinking with bubbles. Thank you so much. This is so helpful. It's been great. Thanks for all the tips.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to
Thank
you.
you.
To see today's recipe and all of the recipes featured on the Chef's Kitchen, log on to chefskitchen.tv.